What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the EU4 Random Power series, and today we are playing as one of the most powerful nations of them all, but they're going through a rough spot. We set them up for success very early in the game, so we want to restore a bit of that success. So we're going to try and make sure that Russia does not completely collapse. But right now, they're having some difficult times. As you can see, 0 manpower is obviously less than ideal. So we're just going to move on in and see if we can deal with these rebels first. See how many they have. A few loans and a massive economic issue. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut a couple of these smaller armies, not the large ones. Just, you know, also like this one, fully mercenaries, waste of money. Russian Imperial Army, full of mercenaries. We don't need no mercenaries. Get booted out. I don't know if that was enough. It says plus 95. That's spoils of war. I think they literally did just peace out with Finland, didn't they, if you remember the last episode. So it's not that big. There's a general here who doesn't look that great. I mean, just get rid of him because we have too many leaders. We can support 3, but we have 4. Well, one's the king. Okay, that always confuses me. That gets me every time. So hopefully that's improved the economic balance a little bit. It's still -9, which shows Russia highly overextended. However, that said, okay, never mind, there's a lot of rebels. I was going to say we could maybe put down that maintenance. We're not going to be able to do that, but what we can do, assuming there's no wars breaking out too soon, is mothball those forts. That should, again, spare us a little bit. So it's dropping. We probably need to get rid of one more stack. The 16th Army here, they are actually doing something useful, so I'm going to keep them around for just a bit longer. But yeah, I will disband these guys pretty soon once these rebels are dealt with. We may as well get the most out of them, right? We did actually kill those rebels, which is nice. Good job. So Russia currently, I think, has 2 alliances. One is Hungary. I think the other one's someone who's not great. No, I don't know. I've forgotten. I think it's Crimea. You can hardly see because they're in blue. Down there under the yellow stripes, it is Crimea. That's not great. I mean, Hungary's great. Hungary is good. Prussia would not be interested. Obviously, I think they were part of the team that just battered Russia. Austria is willing to... I mean, like, seriously, why have they got such a big spy network? Sabotage reputation. That doesn't cost money, so let's do that. Why not? That would probably just ruin the Ottomans' game. And then, we can still go. Just stop building the spy network. Come back. I think we should ally Austria right off the bat. I mean, like, that's just good protection. I don't see Austria and Hungary saying no. If something, look at that, 100% yes. Austria's like, oh my goodness, get us this. I think that's them. They could probably see what I see. And that is Russia will be back at some point, very strong. They're in a down period, but they're going to be back. And when they are back, you're going to want to be on their team. There's a great power war. It is the Ottomans. Oh yeah, that's still going on. That was going on before. Too many relations. Where do all these other people come from? Oh no, that's the Ottomans. We're guaranteeing the independence of Lithuania and Bavaria. What are the other things? We are warning Kazakh. Okay. What's more important? I mean, the independent... Can we ally Lithuania? They will definitely not accept. Why are we guaranteeing them? I assume it's to stop Scandinavia taking them over, right? That's the only reason Russia was guaranteeing them. Or Prussia, which makes sense. Bavaria, I guess it's the same with the Timurids, although that said, Lithuania is killing them right now. It didn't really work out that much. Who is more scary? I guess, I don't even know, because Scandinavia just beat Russia. So... do we let the Timurids like have Bavaria, or actually no, they're allied, so that's not gonna. You know, the Timurids can protect you. You do not need me. This is gonna backfire horribly for Bavaria, I'm sure. But yeah, we can revoke that guarantee, and that will get rid of that issue. We're still struggling economically, so we're at 14 stack here. Let's disband that one, and there we go. We are now making 5 ducats a month, and I wish you could do maintenance individually for units. That would be so nice. That would be really cool if just like we could do that, but that's not the case. Also, guys, if any comments do come through, like on this episode for who you want to see me play as next, it's going to take a while for me to respond, as you may have known if you've been watching the channel recently. I'm going to be on holiday. I'm on holiday now when you're watching this video. This is one of the videos while I'm away. So I won't be able to respond. I've just had to make like 3 or 4 in advance, like really far in advance. So I haven't been able to respond. But there'll be some time left at the end, like we're just about 1700, so there should be enough for all the ones that I've promised. I don't think I'm going to do Brabant, there's the meme video, until the end. very last episode, I'm planning to just go full AI only, maybe just watch, not playing it, so we can really appreciate what's gone on in the world we've played a role in, and we'll look through all the stats. We'll do that towards the end, but yeah, there'll be plenty of time basically to go through any of those countries that people desperately want to see again. Apart from Pueblo, I'm very sorry. You've stopped commenting, so you've probably unsubscribed at this point, which would make sense. I've made it very clear that I'm not going to do what you want me to do, which is a bit harsh. Brittany would be interesting. I don't even know if you can play as I assume they have provinces somewhere. I just don't know where they are. Like, I don't really know how you play as them. Finland is probably going to die, but I don't know. We may as well let them through briefly. Oh, go on. Oh, no, wait. What? Brabant? You were allied to France. Oh, wait. Occupy? Oh, that's the Ottomans. Okay, I thought it was Brabant for a minute. How the heck did the Ottomans get over there? I just want to see how big this war is on the map. Oof. Battle of the east and west of the Mediterranean. Who's winning? Okay, Aragon is winning. But quite a lot. Don't worry, those of you that saw that, if you're like, Russia colonizing? What's going on? It is obviously the colonization of this territory here. So it's not like a huge surprise. Oh, there's like a 21 stack up there. Like, is that necessary? I should probably not delete too much more. We still have the biggest total army in the world. But obviously, you got to bear in mind all the other big ones, or the main big ones in Europe are taking huge chunks out of each other right now. So it's not like I can get too flirty with that lead, get to cut it too much. I'm happy with what we've cut it down to. We are now making 10 ducats a month. That's quite a change. So we can deal with rebels, and I can start to repay some of the loans. There's one of them gone. Still 4 to go. But yeah, I feel like I've just been fixing these countries' economies, doing them all a favour this game. We have renewed a loan of 558. Damn it. Making so much progress. Aragon have made it to actual Ottoman territory. And the scary thing is, I don't know who declared this war. Like, what actually started it? I'm very curious. Aragon, okay, they just attacked the Ottomans for the Ottoman land, because, you know, they've got that big dick energy pumping through their veins. Actually, you know, big dick pumping through your veins. Maybe that's not the best sentence to go for, but there we go. It's been said now. RIP PG channel. Sorry, everyone. I don't even know what province it was for. It began with an E, and I mean, it could be any of these, because obviously this island of Crete gives them access to, like, anything they want. In terms of core ability, I think it's that island. Yes, it is this island. I don't know what this island is called in real life now, but Egribos. Negrapont. I think that's what it is called now. I don't know, maybe. I think that's what the actual island's called anyway. But yeah, Aragon could just take all the islands. That would be very weird. If they grab, like, Greece, the Greek islands here. Like, that's not really an island. I don't know. It looks like they're connected by a very thin bit. Oh my goodness, there we go. Aragonese Western Europe has been formed, Aragon taking control of Greece. That was so much land. That's probably the first defeat for the Ottomans. I mean, they're still, 140 points ahead of France. It's very cool now. This list is so much more accurate because everyone is now, I'm pretty sure everyone's up with the technology. The Bamanis might not be, but I don't think they'd get on. I mean, Malacca were 100%, so I assume they still are. Wu, who's kind of the new China, is doing pretty well. And who is this? This is Korea. Korea attacking Qi, but they're also losing. Obviously, Japan fell apart. But yeah, this is looking quite exciting. We've created a crazy world, and Iberia is a complete mess. Like, Spain hasn't formed. They have to get rid of Morocco, and they would have to reconquer these islands. Morocco's strong now. Like, this is a very strong Morocco, but it's not. Aragon is probably... I know, obviously, on paper, the Ottomans are the strongest, but if Aragon has France backing them, I mean, Aragon is the strongest country in the world right now, and they just beat the Ottomans, so they are military, for the very least, are currently stronger. The Ottomans have pretty weak alliances. Who even is that? Makassar. I think that's not even relevant. I think that's someone out here where they have colonies, and that's it's those guys. They do have Tunis as a vassal, but like they're not that strong, and that actually opened up how Aragon got in. There is some rebels coming. That's good. Rebels close to enforcing their demands. What? Where? How can they be close? If they escape, because I just didn't unsiege this stuff, I'm going to be very annoyed. I assume these are the rebels it's talking about. Please don't finish. What? Oh, I think they achieved their demands. No? I don't know. They were dead. I was like, what? How can they be close to achieving their demands? I didn't even know they were there. Finnish separatist. 39 stack. No, 29. Okay, let's just go trap them up there. That'll be fine. The manpower's come back quick. I think that's just because it's on speed 5 and I'm literally doing nothing this game. That would be why. Also, if anyone is a little review of products, not really something I do on here, but if anyone wants a review of YouTube Premium, is it worth it? I will let you know in 1 month's time, since I just joined the free trial, so that I can download loads of stuff to watch on the plane. Right. So we'll see how that goes. I will definitely forget to pay it off. I feel like as a creator, I'm just saying, YouTube, you should give that to us for free. No, I'm joking, but you never know. That's probably the sort of thing they would do. Like, I would not be surprised. I don't think having 1,000 subscribers would quite constitute that, but I don't know. I wonder if you could imagine me having a YouTube Premium series. That would be what a weird time to be alive. That would be just like premium AI only battles. But no, I would never make anything. I never want to do anything that's like exclusive. That would be bad. I think it should just be putting stuff out there, but I don't mind the little add-ons. So basically not pay to win. But yeah, we'll see. Just imagining myself with like a YouTube Premium show. I don't know who would be. Imagine if someone sat at the office. Do you imagine there's just someone who works at YouTube and they just like a really small creator and they're just like, oh, I'm going to do everything we can to help this little guy out. That'd be hilarious. Just imagine how that could go. But yeah, moving on. What do we do? I'm trying to go for one of these just because it's where we have the most, but I guess I should actually check what we're making the most and stuff as well. We haven't finished the other 2 idea groups either, so we don't want to commit to one we're already doing. Admin and military. Okay, so that's fine. Tech-wise, 7, 5, 10. There is no national focus, so I mean, let's go 6, 7, 9. Yeah, that's much better. Tech-wise, where were we? Oh, who's the Russian leader? Okay, he's still got a pretty Russian name. I thought we might have like an Osman Oglu or something at this point from the Ottomans. Obviously with the new Russian religion of Sunni, making things very interesting. That obviously happened the first time Muscovy fell apart, but they held it together. What was I looking at? Technology. 23, 20, 22. Yeah, so definitely a diplomatic idea. There's no reason to go for anything else. What are they looking for here? Expansion to get more colonists, which fill up Russia quicker. That is the one benefit Russia have, which is why I think they will recover from the bad position they've had recently, is that they can obviously just keep on expanding out this way. I mean, it's not the most valuable land in the world, but they are just going to keep growing. We're up to 69,000 manpower. Holy moly. Maritime exploration, that would give more colonists, but obviously we're not really exploring. We know where the land is. Influence ideas, income from vassals, liberty, desire, relations. We don't need that too much. Diplomatic ideas could be interesting. Espionage sucks, so it's I guess, and I don't know if Russia can benefit from maritime ideas, so it's probably these 3. I'm just looking at some of the other ones. I'm just like, is there anything here that's really worth? They've done quantity. I think I picked that at the very start, actually. Religious, admin, I mean, humanist ideas obviously helps for big countries. I mean, the Ottomans desperately need it all the time to stay alive, or it just helps. Yeah, I'm sure you don't, but it is very useful if you're struggling to even play as the Ottomans. Then humanist recommended, I think. That's something I learned. My bit of advice for the day. Admin ideas. I don't really want to go for this though, because we haven't even finished the last one. As nice as some of them would be. Defensive, aristocratic, I don't even know. Maybe diplomatic, I don't know. Russia needs some friends. That's my take on it. Have another diplomat. There we go. Not that we're using any of them. I've realised all I'm basically doing is allowing the AI to make more spy networks that it doesn't need. But just leave me alone, okay? Did we get a new relation for that? No, we have to work a bit harder for that. Are you serious? I just want more allies. Hassa. Okay, I assume the Ottomans attacked you. I assume you didn't just go all in there and say, yep. Okay, one of these provinces just finished colonising, so we do have a free colonist. It was this one. We want to try and cut Kazakh off, ideally, from expanding too much. So let's try and take this bit of the woods. And then we can get these bits later or take them off them in a war. But yeah, you want to try and stop Kazakh from getting any more, because they're probably the scariest country out this way. I mean, obviously Korea could cause some issues, and Wu, apparently, they're doing quite strong. They're still Manchu, they're still allied to Key, who seem to have survived Korea. Obviously they don't border each other, so Probably wasn't going to be much land. India's... I feel like the Bengal has shrunk a little bit. I don't know. I feel like these guys have grown a bit. Bamani's, I think, are the same. It's just the countries around them have changed so much. They look very different. They are now finally maybe going to take those guys out. Obviously, Malacca is a new sort of power in the region too. We'll see what they can get up to. But yeah, for now, Russia's looking okay. I assume we're safe from wars for the moment. Scandinavia, I think if I get there quickly enough before it decays, I can sabotage their reputation. That's really going to hurt them. There we go. That's at least something, I guess. Playing a political role. Europe seems pretty peaceful. I mean, a lot of the there's been big wars between them, hasn't there? Aragon and Co. I just realised I stopped saying country at a terrible point. Apologies again. Everyone's going to be like, oh. No one probably would have noticed that, but my brain was just like, that was a terrible time to stop saying the word country. Really good job, George. YouTube's little voice, the thing that generates the auto captions, probably going to pick that one up. Demonetization forever inbound. No, I'm joking. We're probably good. Well, no, now I've said demonetization. I think that's probably a bigger trigger word than the other word. I would imagine. Prussia versus Bremen in the Prussian... To be fair, you say a lot of these things, like playing Hoi 4, you realise afterwards you say a lot of things that would not sound good if they were clipped, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Prussia at war with Bremen. Again, if I'd have said, like, nationalist war, I'm sure that won't go down too well. Right, repay that loan. Get rid of it. That's one less. The Russian economy rebuilds. The manpower is definitely rebuilding. 112k. But yeah, Europe, everyone was in pretty big wars. We had the Russia, Prussia, Scandinavia thing. Not so much Austria-Hungary. I don't know. They might have been involved in something. But France and Aragon and the Ottomans have obviously all been taking some chunks out of each other, as they like to do. Right, what was I trying to do? I wanted to do something. I wanted to spend something. We could have got rid of the advisors too, but we're now making 23 ducats a month. I don't think that's... Okay. What are you going to do? Morale of armies 2 monthly. We don't need him right now. It's good. It's all good. I'll let Russia reappoint one when they want. I'm digging them out of a hole. I'm sure they'll dig themselves back into it in like 5 minutes, but still, I can only do so much. Okay, I'm going to start improving relations with certain countries. Now, the Timurids and the Ottoman alliance fell apart. I think they are... No, they are Sunni as well? Okay, they're not Shia. Okay, I thought they might have been Shia, which would have hampered this. But let's improve relations with them. It's minus 101, but at least get it below 0. The Ottomans is just not going to happen, is it? We've got Hungary and Austria. I want to try and find someone that's basically allied to Hungary and Austria and pick them. Papal State. Austria, you allied to the Papal State? No. Papal State, would you be a buddy? No, too far away? Oh, they don't like us. Let's improve relations with the Papal State. They're actually allied to Aragon and Britain, so I doubt they will. But who are Russia even rival to? Ottoman, Scandinavia, Prussia, yeah, and then the enemies of the Timurids. So that means... Oh, wait, enemies of the Timurids. You serious, Timurids? Screw you. No improved relations for you. Change of plan. Great Britain, Russia would like to be friends. Ooh. We have 4 diplomats, like it's not going to hurt if I just do it to everyone. Maybe we could like convert Prussia away from Scandinavia, I don't know. It's minus 130, it's probably not going to improve. Minus 200 with Scandinavia. We're not fixing that one. Maybe just improve with Aragon. I mean, it's already plus 60. Or we could try and... I was going to say vassalize Estonia. They're gone. I don't even know where they were on the map anymore. That's so bad. But yeah, I lost track of wherever they disappeared to. Let's deal with these rebels. Hopefully they arrive at an equal time. Or this could go horribly wrong. But I think they should arrive at the same time. Or the rebels will move and I will have time to get them there at the same time. Yes, they should both arrive. Come on, reinforce. We're going to win anyway, but just for overkill. You didn't even go... What'd you stop for? You were supposed to... Maybe they did move one away. Because I thought the smaller army was going to get there first. Maybe they moved. Oh, Bremen is pretty much gone. Looks... Yeah, they got a bit left. But... Oh, and Prussia rivaled us. Well, screw you too. Stop relations improvement. France, you know, you are the guy to go to in this scenario, I believe. All unrest down. Oh, that is nice. That was what we wanted. But yeah, Prussia is sort of emerging. I think they're going to... If you were to carry this game on beyond the end, they would definitely play a sort of Germany role. They look very strong at the moment. It is looking very interesting, this game, as to what happens. I would love to see it. I don't know how to convert to Victoria 2. If it is something people would genuinely be interested in, I will try and learn when I get back. And we could obviously continue. I don't know if you can spectate in Victoria 2. One of the games you can't. I don't know if maybe it's CK2, maybe it's Victoria 2. I've not played either of them, but properly. But it'd be fun to spectate still. And then we could go all the way to Hearts of Iron. That is pushing it, but I would like to do a mega campaign one day. That would be fun. If it's something you'd like to see, let me know. It would probably have to be for a milestone, because it would take a lot of effort, and in the way I do the videos, it would take a long time. So yeah, that would be obviously interesting, but it's definitely on the... It's in my mind. I'm not like completely oblivious to the idea, I think is what I'm trying to say. This is what I was looking for ages ago. Reduce inflation, easy way to gain some money, especially if it's that high. It was at like 5%. It did cost a bit of admin power, but 3 ducats per month, that's good value. English Civil War. Another one. I think that was the disaster that they were in when we left. It was bound to happen. They're also at war with Mosquito. Okay, that's not that important. Well, no offense, Mosquito, but you sound like Mosquito as well. Aragon is probably about to take everything from Castile. I don't know if Castile still has any colonies left. They defended them so poorly. They lost, like, we built that huge one when I was playing as them, and they managed to lose all of it, so won't have high hopes for that. I don't know if anyone's defending Castile, or is this just Aragon and France? No, they didn't even call in France. It's just a 1v1. So yeah, Castile does have a little bit of land up here, but I assume France, I mean, if they were smart, they would take it in the peace deal. Aragon would take it in the peace deal. But knowing our luck, or just transfer the colonies to them, which you can do, but I assume Aragon will probably just kill Castile and leave their colonies alive, and they will just sort of peter out and die, basically. Because at the moment, North America very much divided between Floride. I mean, Cherokee are doing okay, but at the end of the day, they are natives. They are... won't let me click on them. Maybe we can't see... I don't think we can actually see them. Or we can see them, but we don't know them. Maybe. It looks like... Yeah, they actually are still... No, they aren't supposed to be in the clouds. I don't know what was going on there. Provincial trade power or trade efficiency? Yes. Power... Cherokee, 20 military technology. That is not that bad, all things considered. But yeah, Floride's at 23, so not really a fair fight, I'm afraid. That should be a win for Floride. So yeah, it's between Floride and Vinland in North America, and I don't know if Scandinavia are in many wars with France. Yeah, that is not... It looked like it was, but it's not them. Breton, Colombia, looks like it's going to die. So Chorty, I wonder if you can form Mexico if you just own the right provinces. I mean, they're winning 2 wars on 2 different fronts at the same time. So these guys are growing. Breton, the Antilles. I mean, I feel bad for Brittany, who I don't think can even defend their colonies. I don't even know where they are. So obviously that's why. But Haiti got their independence, and that's pretty cool. Just, they're free. They're not owned by anyone. They're here. They won their war by themselves. And we might still see Breton La Plata, who are apparently independent. I imagine Portugal is still a colonial power. I did not notice this. It's between Portugal and Britain really here. Breton Colombia might become actual Colombia pretty soon and have some weird land. Actually, the Chorty might take it, so never mind. They won't even get a chance, but still. Right, let's deal with these rebels before they achieve their goals, hopes and dreams and all that sort of stuff. In we go. Let's crush them. Get it done. Crushing rebels. Who would have thought? That just does not fit with Russia at all. Just, you know, they're all for rebellion, aren't they? Maybe not. I should not. Well, I'm now on some sort of list in Russia. This has not been a good episode for sound bites. Maybe I should just pull it. It was just sarcasm, guys. Chill. Please don't put me in a prison or something. Or, I don't know, whatever you do. Let's move on. Is this Ethiopia? It is. Okay. You are more than welcome to go through Ethiopia. I fight the Ottomans all you want. I assume it is... Is this the Ottomans venting their rage following that Aragon defeat? It looks like it. It's an imperialist war. The Ottomans are just like, well, we lost one of our crown jewels in Greece. Let's go after someone else. They must be very annoyed. This is some of the more valuable land. I mean, the province of Athens, I imagine, is quite important. And look, they're only 2 tile... I mean, if Aragon did it again and took Constantinople, that would be... Okay, so we need 3 more provinces, basically, to fully cut off. Not adjacent... Oh, we haven't finished that one yet, though, so we can't do that. Okay, we'll keep going this way, then. Leaving these little gaps is a bit border-gory. Kazakh peasants have risen up, which is a bit scary, because that's their whole population, I think. I think I got away with that joke. Kazakh's not a country anymore. I'm sure Kazakhstan is beautiful nowadays. But yeah, I mean, I swear most people in like the 1700s, 1600s, 1400s of this game were peasants. Like, I feel like peasant revolts, is that just everyone? Like, the nobility is like 1%, and then the rest are peasants. Looks like there's a big war in Europe. Our troops are just sort of watching. We get to avoid this one. Prussia did expand a lot. They are up against a coalition. Sadly, they're backed by Scandinavia, so our ally Austria is going to struggle in this one. I don't even know why this broke out. Offensive ideas, land force limit plus 20%. Very nice. Not that we can afford to be at our land force limit. Well, Hungarian conquest. Okay, well, somehow we're not in the same wars, but this was always going to happen. This is what Prussia is now up against, including us. This time, I think we have a better chance against Scandinavia. In our war individually, we have the numbers advantage. Hungary is there, as is the Papal State. I'm just going to merge these guys so that I can give them a general. Our armies, though, are very spread out, so I'm going to focus fully on Prussia, I think. I mean, I'm only here for a little while, obviously, like 2 minutes, but yeah, I'm just going to focus fully on Prussia. I think they are the main person of the war. Although we could try and take our stuff back from Scandinavia if we were to focus over there, but I think let's focus on Prussia and just let Scandinavia do what they need to do up north, and then we'll go back for that. But hopefully... Oh, there's just... Are you serious? Like, all the times you could have popped up. You wait until we're in a monster war with somebody. Cheers, game. Really appreciate that. That's just what we needed. In you go. Go win that battle, please. Get a little bit of practice in. Just what you need. We all need a friend in Crimea. That is it. That could be like the next Toy Story movie. You've got a friend in Crimea. Right, where is the nearest fort we can get to? I just want it. Like, I'm so frustrated. I'm pouring all the troops in. Scandinavia are already down here, so this was a good strategy. We would have just waltzed into Scandinavia and found nothing. Can you actually make a detour? Thank you. So yeah, let's waltz in. Just get as much war score as we can against Prussia and just end it. We don't need to fight Scandinavia. They are very scary now. But still, Russia, they just need a peaceful time. Our name keeps changing. Don't worry, it's just the provinces changing colours over here. I think some of the top land's wasteland, so we're grabbing that even when things aren't done. Let's repay the bigger loan, bigger interest. Another tip for life that I think should, yeah, I think that does make sense. Pay off your bigger debts first, something like that. But here we go, we're beginning our sieges. I want to have all my troops around just to basically protect everything. How did these rebels get over there that quickly? Are you serious? More ideas. Another diplomat, as if we needed more already. When do I get that new relation? Improve relations up, reputation up, province war score. We don't even get it. I assume it's the one you get at the end, maybe, for completing all of them. I hope so, or that was all a waste of time. No! Oh, damn it, Prussia. Why does this game not inform you of battles? And Hungary, why the heck did you have to snake me like that? I was hoping you'd defend me there. 0% war score at the moment, although we did just complete... Okay, Scandinavia is now here. We should probably give Hungary full control of this army. Let's defend. I just want to see... I think the episode should end... No, there's a minute and a half left, but I really want to see this play out. Okay, Hungary, do not leave that fort. I've got this, okay? We will... Okay, we didn't get this. Hungary... There's so many huge stacks just walking around. Oh, look at this. They're going to walk into... Oh, we got crushed. Oh, no. Oh, we won in the end. It turned into Hungary's massive 50 stack that was wandering around a second ago, just showed up. Where'd our 38 stack go? Oh, that was the one that saved the day as well. Okay, I was very confused then. Phew. Okay, well, that was a big victory. This stack is still here, actually. Maybe be brave, go over there. Even at the very least, we can pull Scandinavia away. I mean, all the forts out in the east have fallen already. We can push up to this one now. You go too. But that was pretty effective. There is a 30 stack of rebels in our land, but you know, Prussia, stop chasing me. I know what you're doing. That 3-star general is pretty scary. We can outrun them. No, apparently we can't. Do not double back. I want to go through it. We can't go through. Where'd that Papal State 28 stack? They're all the way down there. I'm trying to bait them back into Prussia's path. Okay, well, let's just run away for now. Okay, Bohemia is now in... Okay, we have got a lot of teammates just because they're not in our war. yeah, we have a lot of other countries on our side. It's just that they're not all in our war. So we've got to bear that in mind. I'm going to end that here so that we don't have to face that battle, and it will be my fault. Hungary, you're a legend. You deserve all the applause. 52 stack up there is doing well. Here is our 40 stack. This province changed name when I took... What? Oh no, it's the same. It was that one. I was so confused then. Let's just try and waltz in there. The AI can take over. That is going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like on the video. Be sure to leave a comment down below. I think there's 2 more episodes where I'll be having to pick who we're going to play as. But after that, again, it will be back open to suggestions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.